we are going to study about the module vegetable oil sources. In that, we are going to study about sesame and groundnut. In this module, we are going to see about the introduction of vegetable oils. We are going to learn about the sources of vegetable oils, that is sesame and groundnut. We'll study the methods of obtaining vegetable oils. We are going to see the identification, botanical description of sesame and groundnut. We are going to see the cultivation of sesame and groundnut, and we are going to learn about the uses of sesame and groundnut. At the end of this module, you all will be able to recall the nature of vegetable oils and its sources. You will be able to explain the methods of extracting vegetable oils. You all will be able to outline the botanical description of sesame and groundnut. You will be able to describe the cultivation practices of sesame and groundnut, and you will be able to list the uses of sesame and groundnut. Now, vegetable oils. They are known as fixed or expressed oils. Now, these are triglycerides of fatty acids. They are present as small insoluble droplets in plant cells. They are extracted mostly from the seeds, and India occupies a prominent place in its production. So, this picture shows the different vegetable oils which are mostly used in the kitchen for cooking. Then we will see about the vegetable oil sources. Now, an oilseed crop is a crop which yields oil. Now, we have different sources of vegetable oils. We have the sesame, we have the groundnut, soybean, coconut, mustard, olive, corn and sunflower seed. Now, the method of obtaining vegetable oils. In order to obtain vegetable oils, we have the process of cleaning, decortication, extraction and refining. In cleaning, the extraneous material like the dirt, the twigs are removed by screening and passage over magnets. In decortication, the seed coats are removed with decorticators. Then the kernels are reduced to thin flakes. Extraction involves mechanical expression or solvent extraction. And in refining, it's a process to get rid of the impurities like water, dirt, pigments, etc. Now, the extraction methods of vegetable oil, we have the mechanical pressure or the mechanical extraction method, and we have the solvent extraction. Now, in mechanical expression, a pressure is applied to the oil bearing tissue. This is done using hydraulic pressing or screw pressing. Okay, wherein the flaky material is placed in seeds. Now, this follows the hot expression or the cold expression. So, either we follow the hot expression wherein preheating of kernels with steam is done. This is a more commonly used method. And we have the cold expression, which the kernels are pressed without steaming. So, nowadays this cold pressed oil is highly in demand because it is more healthier, okay, but the hot expression is a more commonly used method. Then we have the solvent extraction, wherein we employ a solvent like gasoline, benzene, carbon disulfide. Then it's a practical method for recovering oils from tissues having low proportion of oil. It is effective, but it is expensive. Solvent, now this solvent must have access to the oil bearing cells, and the fatty oils are freed from the extracting solvents by distillation. So, now we will study the sesame as a source of vegetable oil. The scientific name is Sesamum indicum. It is one of the oldest oilseed crop used, and it is the only cultivated species in the genus Sesame. The family is Pedalaceae, and India is one of the leading producers. Now, this is the plant of sesame. It is a herb. It has a hairy stem. Now, it has two types of leaves. The leaves on top are lanceolate, whether the leaves down are ovate and broad. Then it has these flowers which might be white or purple in color. Then it has the fruit which is pod, which has a beak. The pod has a beak, okay, and inside the pod we have these sesame seeds, okay. Now, these sesame seeds yield the sesame oil. Now, these sesame seeds are pear shaped, okay, they are flat, they might be black or white in color. Then, the cultivation practices. It is a crop of hot, dry tropics resistant to drought. In India, it is raised as a kharif crop. It is propagated through seeds and harvested through hand sickles. Okay, now the sesame oil is a finest quality oil. It has a very high percentage of unsaturated fatty acids, high oil content, it has protein, and it is a source of mineral. Now this oil contains sesamine and sesamoline. Sesamoline yields an antioxidant sesamol. Now the fatty acid composition of this oil is oleic, linoleic, palmitic and stearic acid. So this is the fatty acid composition. Then the uses of sesame oil for edible purposes, it is used in the manufacture of cooking fats, margarine and as salad oils. Then industrially, it is used in soap and paint industries as a lubricant and an illuminant. In India, the oil forms the basis of scented oils in perfume. Now medicinally, it is used as a carrier or suspending agent for antibiotics, vitamins, steroid hormones. It also has anti-aging properties. Okay, next source of vegetable oils is the groundnut, that is Arachis hypogea. It is commonly called as peanut or earth nut. It is basically a legume and belongs to family Fabaceae. Now, the members of family Fabaceae, they help to fix atmospheric nitrogen. Now, this is the picture showing the habit of groundnut. It is a small shrubby plant. The pods are borne inside the soil. Now this is the groundnut flower and this is the groundnut fruit. Now it is a geocarpic fruit, that is the ovary grows towards the soil. Okay, and when it in the soil, when the fruit reaches the soil or is embedded in soil, it stops growing downwards and it grows horizontally. So this is the one of the main characteristics of groundnut. It has a geocarpic fruit, that is the ovaries, they grow towards the soil. This is the uprooted groundnut pod which contains this groundnut pods. These are the groundnut pods, these are the groundnut seeds, and this is the oil. Now we have two varieties, bunch or the erect type, wherein all the groundnuts are borne in the cluster near the base, whereas runner or spreading type is the pods are borne horizontally. It is the second largest source of vegetable oils and one of the leading producers is our country, that is India. Now the cultivation practices, it is cultivated in tropical, subtropical regions all over the world. It is a warm season crop. It is propagated through whole pod, seeds or cutting, and it is harvested manually. Now groundnut oil, it has a very high calorific value, it is easily digestible, then it has the highest biological value among vegetable proteins, and due to its nutritious and flavorful, it is considered as a food commodity. Now the principal fatty acids present are oleic, linolenic, palmitic, arachidic acid, and protein arachine is present in groundnut oil. Now the groundnut oil is used for edible purposes. It is used in deep fat frying because of its high smoke point. Cooking, it is used as a cooking and a salad oil in the preparation of margarine, mayonnaise and in shortening. It has a roasted peanut flavor and a nutty aroma, therefore it is used in flavoring, confections, sauces and breakfast cereals. In India, a very high percentage of total production is used for the manufacture of vegetable ghee by hydrogenation. Now, industrial use, lower grade of this oil is used in the manufacture of soaps, lubricants and illuminant, and medicinally this oil has laxative and emollient properties. Okay, so in this module we studied that vegetable oils are triglycerides which are insoluble oil droplets mostly extracted from the seeds using two methods, that is the solvent extraction and the mechanical expression. Now these oils are used in cooking, they are used in industries and also they have medicinal value. Sesame and groundnut are two very important and commonly used vegetable oil sources. These are the references, these are the additional references. Thank you.